the Baker Mayfield question. We were
Don't
talking,
call him Johnny. Don't. I hope people don't go that route.
So many people are saying his skill set is Manziel-like, and that his ability to hit tight windows and be accurate, and he's height challenged. It's the same thing we heard about Manziel in terms of X's and O's. Forget, are they off?
A freewheeling system.
And then obviously Mayfield had a run-in with the law, blah, blah, blah.
He did. Here's the three biggest differences I would make between him and Johnny, and I spent a ton of time around both of them in college. One, you can say Baker is short. Baker's not small. Johnny is small. Johnny struggled to get to be at 200 pounds even when he was working, doing everything right. Mm-hmm. Baker Mayfield's like a legit 215. He's a thick kid. He's just short. He's 6 feet. Mm-hmm. The other thing is, with Johnny, the off-the-field issues were major. I mean, I did a quarterback book, and you can get into some of those. There were real issues. This isn't about somebody going out and getting drunk and being stupid, because I think if you're going to, there's a lot of college players who could get gonged for that, just people don't know who they are. Johnny's issues were significant, really significant. I don't think Baker's issues I would put in that category at all. And then the third thing is, and this is a big one, and I've heard this from a lot of coaches around, Baker loves football. Baker is ultra competitive. Johnny's competitive, but
you don't think Manziel loved football? Is that what you're saying?
If he loved it as much as, because I thought Johnny was a wild ride to be around and everything. Baker was different, just in like to be not prototype size. If you're Russell Wilson or Drew Brees, and the list isn't very long, maybe you can throw Case Keenum in, but he hasn't had the success those guys have had. You got to be off the charts. And Russell Wilson, I always heard first guy in, last guy out. Johnny was the opposite. Johnny was last guy in, first guy out. Baker Mayfield won't be that. So to me, that's where the difference is. I think it's, I can see why people are throwing that out because Baker plays with a humongous chip on his shoulder. And Baker plays in a non-traditional system, and he's not tall. But again, he's short, not small. I just think, if my team drafted him number 20 overall, I would not bet against Baker Mayfield.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.